Hello, Digger Evans. How are you? Can you hear me? Trying to get this set up where you guys can see everything. I'll wait for a few more guys to get in here so you can see how I'm actually testing these turnouts to find out where this short is. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I got to take care of something. I just forgot. So hang out and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's one of those days where I need to be using my oxygen. Hope you can't hear that. Well, I'll give it a couple more minutes. If I don't have enough people in here, I'll just go ahead and do this and at least show you how I test my turnouts. We're going to use this guy as a guinea pig. He'll set the standards for the rest of them that I test. Can you see the display figure? Can you see the number 1 on my meter? And can you see it change right there? Looks like I can see it from here, so I guess you can see that. Yeah, I guess nobody's up at this hour. On the East Coast, they should be up. There you go. Who is this? Thank you. I appreciate the feedback, sir. I just don't want to do this twice. I want some people to see me do it, actually see me doing it live. Because there's been a little controversy about how I've been testing these turnouts. These are fast track turnouts built by Bruce Jarreau. I've got quite a few of them on my layout. And this area that we're working on right now that's got the problem has been working beautifully for at least 2.5 years with these exact same turnouts. So I don't know where to go. But anyhow, we're going to do a little test. I'm not going to test them all here. I'll test a few of them here just to show you if they're good or bad. And then from there, I'll figure out where I need to go. So there's 2 watching. I only see 1 actually commenting, which is you, Mr. Digger. Yeah, I hope they hurry up because I don't want to keep my battery on the camera going. And it's a hassle for me to do this. I have to bring all the stuff in my normal live stream area out into my training room, which involves me moving my laptop, microphones, cameras, and all kinds of stuff, wiring, stuff like that. So could be a lot of wasted video. Says there's actually 3 people watching. If there are 3 people in here watching, please comment so I know you're there so I can start doing what I'm going to do. Real artist Mike, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in here. I'm just going to do a little demonstration on how I've been testing my turnouts to find this dang short that's making me pull my hair out. This it just is stopping me from doing everything that I need to do. I need to finish a build for somebody. Good morning, Marty. How are you? Off to work. Well, that's cool. Hey, maybe one of these nights you can head over here and we could try and work this out and see if we can find what's going on. I have had people over to help me, and everybody's coming up with the same thing, that there's nothing wrong. Nolan, how's it going, buddy? Is that turnout? We are working. This guy's going to be a guinea pig. I'm going to test him, and whatever results I get from him will be the standard for the rest of them that are on the area that I'm working on. This is the area I am working on. Let me see if I can turn this camera around real slow. And loose it up here. As you can see, there's all the turnouts. There's 7 of them. But right now, I'm just going to do a test on one of them to show you how I've been testing them, so there's no confusion. Put this back here, put you back up there. Oh, Creepy, how's it going, Creepy? Hey, well, let's see. It's early morning here, so yeah, it would be time for you to go to sleep. We're 17 hours ahead of you, or behind you. Yeah, behind you. All right. Anyhow, as you can see, I have a volt ohm meter here. It's not the best in the world. I've had really good ones at my work. When I used to work, I had a Fluke meter. If you guys know, Fluke is pretty famous for their electrical testing components. All right, so I got these allocated clips on here now, so I don't have to move the wires on here. But as you can see right now, it's telling me that there is an open circuit, which is true because I don't have these 2 guys together. But when I put these 2 guys together, I get a closed circuit or a short or continuity. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I am going to put one end on the stock rail over here. Then I'm going to put on the other end of the stock rail, and we should have continuity. And we do. I'm hoping you guys can see those numbers. I see them pretty clear on my screen. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing with the other stock rail. We're going to go to here, and we should have continuity in this one also. These alligator clips are so slippery. Okay, and so there you go. Now, where we shouldn't have continuity is from the rail that it's on now to the opposite rail. So if I touch this, this should stay at 1. Okay, and there you go. It's staying at 1. Now, I can move further down the track and should still stay at 1. Okay, now, so we know that from one rail to the other rail, there is no short. Now what we're going to do is we are going to test again from one rail to the other, but this time on the opposite side of the frog. So in other words, we're going to go from this rail to this rail. And we have nothing. We should be able to go across all 4 rails and have nothing. So let's see if that is true. There's nothing there and nothing there, which is telling me that the gaps that Bruce put in here are good. So now we'll test on this side of the gap on the point of the frog, and we have nothing there. We will test the guide rail here, which we should get something because it will be connected to the stock rail. And there you go. And now we will test on the points. Nothing there. And we have there because we are actually touching the stock rail. So as you can see, right now we'll do the same thing on the opposite rail. Sorry about that. Choking there, fellas. And there. And of course, from here to here, we'll have continuity, which we do. But on the gap side, we should not have continuity, which we do not. On the frog side, we do not. And so on all the way down the rail, we have nothing. So, in my opinion, I do the same thing on all of these. And now we'll go ahead and actually test one on the way out. Then I'm going to show you something I discovered yesterday. And let me tell you something, I was really frustrated when I saw this happen. All right, take this out of the way. All right, let's see which one. You guys can see this one, right? Turn this down just a little bit, maybe. I want to keep the meter in sight too. Randall Ellison, how's it going? Sent an email. Okay, Eric, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll check it out here in a little bit. So, first of all the electrical wiring is hooked up right now. So, but the power is not on. The command station is not on. It's sleeping right now. So we're going to go ahead and test this one right here. And we'll go from here to here. And as you can see, we got continuity. Now, if we go across the rails, we should not have continuity. And we do not. So now, we'll go ahead and move on down here. Obviously, let's keep it here for a minute. We'll test the guide rail. We should have continuity there. And we did. And now all the little solder joints that are in. I know it's hard to get in there with this alligator clip, but I need to test them just to make sure that there's no screw up in the PC boards. Well, that we're going to get, yes. That one we're going to get. And that one we're going to get. All right. So now, move further down and go on the opposite track with the same stock rail still hooked up. And nothing there. which is good because there is a gap. And we'll test the frog point. Nothing there. The frog itself, nothing there. So now we'll move this further up the rail. Let's see, where can I put this so you guys can see it? Let's put it this way. It don't matter which way I put the probes. There is a gap right there. So basically from here to inside rail, we should have nothing. We do not. And same thing here. Now see, now we have a problem right there. So now I need to investigate why it's doing, oh wait a minute. No, it shouldn't be because it's gapped. It's part of the frog. It's only gapped on one side. It should be gapped on both sides. Let me take a look at where's my there is a gap there, but it looks really, really tight. Let me see something here. Yeah, it was not, but it is doing this. All right, so as you can see, we do have a problem right here. Because I am going from the outside stock rail to the inside diversion rail, and it's got a gap right there. So it should not have a problem here. So it could be either this turnout or it could be the wiring to it. Now I made sure that all my wiring is the same. In other words, I'm using yellow and green in case you guys didn't know that. All the yellows are on the inside rails, all the way around the entire layout, and all the green are on the rail closest to us. So, with that being said, I'm not going to continue on. I'm going to take this turnout out, or at least partially move it back away from here and see if it's the turnout or if it's further down the line. So stay tuned, and I might be back a little bit later on with some more of this to see what's going on. All right, we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm going to sign off for now. Talk to you guys later. I might go back into this in a little while. Bye for now.